Sports Talk. We got William, Jacob, and we are coming back with another banger, son. Timothy, you want to tell us the topics?
Yes, I will. And the very first topic is, what is your head coach of the year so far?
William, you can go first.
Sean McVay. Got rid of Jared Goff and Matthew Stafford. Doing pretty much the same thing. Let's go, baby.
Timothy.
President 2024. Yeah.
Clearly, it's Keith Kingsbury at Arizona. They've only lost 2 games. I'm pretty sure he's won like 2 games with Colt McCoy out all guys. One of the best receivers in the NFL was not playing, and Keith Kingsbury is still winning. You know, they only have 2 losses. One loss wasn't even his fault. One loss, I don't know what AJ Green was doing. But you know, coach of the year so far is Keith Kingsbury. And why is no reason he's coach of the year, Jacob? Wasn't he on y'all's hot seat too?
Yes, Cliff Kingsbury is the coach of the year. He's proved everything I needed him to prove. Before the season started, I said he was on the hot seat coming into it because he's had Kyler and not won, and this year he's proved that he's winning. So 9-2, Cliff Kingsbury is obviously the coach of the year. I don't know what Williams talking about, Sean McVay.
All right, the very next topic is, what's wrong with the Cleveland Browns? And since you two thought the Cleveland Browns was so much better without OBJ, I want y'all to tell me why they're so bad. What's wrong with them?
I mean, I guess I'm gonna go for. I'll go first. Oh, they're 6-6. What? They're 2-1 since getting rid of OBJ. Yeah, they're 2-1 since getting rid of OBJ. Nick Chubb had 13 yards. That's against the Ravens. That's one problem right there.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, I really didn't watch the game, but I know Lamar threw 4 picks, and I know the Browns couldn't score any points. That's something I do know. And was that on Baker Mayfield? Yeah. Was that on Nick Chubb in the running game? Absolutely. 13 yards. The right tackle literally just came back from a knee injury and out for the season again. You have him wobbling off the field, it was that bad. 13 yards for Nick Chubb. I don't know how many yards for Kareem Hunt, scoring 10 points. Terrible.
One.
You know, when you got Nick Chubb and how great he has been doing, and then 13 yards, then you pick up the run game. The Browns need the run game, and Baker Mayfield needs to step it up too. That O-line needs to improve. Baker Mayfield needs to improve. That defense needs to improve, and the running game.
Hang on. I definitely disagree with you. That defense did great the last couple weeks. They held the Ravens. Lamar 4 picks. Wasn't the score 16-10?
And they still won.
It's the Detroit Lions, but they held them to 7 points. The last 2 weeks, defense been top notch.
You know what, Jacob? Exactly. I like it. William, your points are very bad tonight. But nobody's brought up something. You know what's wrong with the Cleveland Browns? Does nobody realize that Baker Mayfield's hurt and he's playing hurt? Maybe that's what's wrong with the Cleveland Browns. It's the quarterback's playing hurt. Baker Mayfield.
So how long has he been hurt now?
I don't know, like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Baker Mayfield's been hurt for a little while
and
now.
So all of a sudden, never mind. You know what? Go ahead. You continue.
No, what? Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Tim. Go ahead. Let's hear it all.
Baker Mayfield has been hurt, and that's why he's not producing great quarterback numbers, and that's why Baker Mayfield's playing bad.
But they can win. They can easily win with the way Baker Mayfield played Sunday. If Nick Chubb would get more than 13 yards.
Yep. Gotta get that run game on.
It's pretty hard to get a run game on when teams are expecting you to run the ball because they know your quarterback's hurt. But the very next topic is, man, oh man, the Steelers. But is the Bengals back or is the Steelers just that bad?
William?
I wouldn't say the Bengals are back because they've never been good in a while. I would say they are much better. I would say that. And I don't know what's been going on with the Steelers. They ain't been doing so good, you know.
Well, I meant the Bengals are back. Yeah, they ain't even had no recent success besides this year. I'm talking about they back to the form that we saw them like 4 weeks ago. They're the 4 weeks ago Bengals. Or are they the Bengals we've seen for the last 2 weeks?
Like the last 4.
So the Bengals are back.
The Bengals are back, definitely.
All right, Jacob.
Timothy, you go.
All right, just bad Steelers. The Steelers are terrible. And you know
of course
what?
they are.
Of course, preseason. So we did some standings, and we were predicting the AFC North. And I had the Steelers finishing dead last in this division. I had the Bengals finishing third, which was above them. And Jacob was laughing at me. Jacob said, "There's no way the Bengals finish ahead of the Steelers." Jacob said, "There's no way." And it's looking like that's going to happen. So, Jacob, I mean, what you want to talk about? For these last 2 seasons, you've been on the Steelers, and they're just letting you down. But
Still
I
a
love
game.
it. Everybody down. I'm loving it.
Still, what, a game out of second place? They went to bed when they played the Lions. I don't know why they played Mason Rudolph. They should have played Dwayne Haskins. I mean, they straight up went to bed when they played the Lions. But no, the Bengals ain't back. The Steelers ain't bad. The Steelers come on now. They had a bad week. You know, we see Pittsburgh every single week. Every single week we see Pittsburgh. They put up, 38 points against the Chargers?
Jacob.
Big Ben was slinging the ball left, right, around, behind.
Jacob.
Big Ben was looking great when they played the
Something.
Chargers.
Jacob, let me say something. So you said they scored 38 against the Chargers?
Yeah.
So I don't recall what the Chargers scored against them, but do you know what the Chargers scored against them? So it was in the 40s, right?
45, 41?
So these last 2 games, they've allowed over 80 points.
Okay.
You couldn't beat. Listen, Jacob.
Let me finish. Will you let me finish? Talk.
Okay, go ahead.
The Steelers are not bad. Their offense looked plain Jane terrible Sunday. Their defense, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with the Steelers defense. The Steelers defense was a top 5 defense coming into the year. And now they're just, the past 2 weeks, they went to bed. I mean, they pissed the bed. That's what they did. TJ Watt can't get to the quarterback. I mean, Joe Hayden out. They shouldn't have let Mike Hilton go in free agency because he just had a pick 6 on him. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Mika Fitzpatrick's looking terrible. The D-line's looking awful. If they'll get their defense back, defense leads the offense, I think they'll start winning games.
You know what, Jacob? Okay, they couldn't beat a winless Lions team. The Lions are helpless. The Lions suck. The Lions versus the Bills is the worst game I've ever watched.
If Big Ben would have played, they would have definitely.
But it shouldn't have mattered. They should be a winless Lions team, and they've lost 80 points over the last 2 games. That's terrible. It can't get no worse for them. It can't get no worse. How can it get any worse? They're just bad. Just go ahead and admit it. You cannot allow 80 points over the last 2 games. Even the Lions. And you always want to pick on Jacksonville. Even Jacksonville don't even do that. That's just terrible. That's bad Steelers. But what is your final thought?
Mike Tomlin on the hot seat, boys. Mike Tomlin on the hot.
William, hang on. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now. Next time, I swear to God, you really pissed me off with this Mike Tomlin stuff. Next time you say Mike Tomlin's on a hot seat, I might just have to come to your house and beat the piss out of you. Mike Tomlin is a top is a top 5 head coach in the NFL. William, I have nothing to say.
Mike Tomlin on a hot seat. Mike Tomlin? If you'd say Pete Carroll on a hot seat, I would say, all right, I can see that.
Definitely him too. Gosh.
But Mike Tomlin, what you want Mike Tomlin to do? It's Big Ben. But my final thought is William slacking tonight. William just, I don't know, maybe just he slept wrong last night. I don't know what it was, but he got
hit my head a little too hard today.
He got chewed up and he got spit out tonight. But Jacob, go ahead.
I have nothing else to say at all.
Right.
I mean, William just be
Mike Tomlin on a hot seat.
William, y'all don't listen.
Nice.
Y'all don't listen to him. Mike Tomlin's job is as safe as I am outside right now. So I mean, there ain't nothing around me, so I'm pretty safe. So is Mike Tomlin.
I'm prety sure
right.
that like
and subscribe. Peace out, y'all.
Thank you for watching. God bless.